Hey collective, and happy new moon. Happy solar eclipse. Happy eclipse season. Welcome, welcome, welcome to this timeless general collective tarot reading for the new moon solar eclipse in Virgo and Libra energy. I hope that this live finds you all well and in good spirits, and I thank you guys so much for tuning in. And if you're new here, my name is Gabrielle, and you are watching Cusp of Roses, where we do timeless general tarot readings for all 12 cusp zodiac signs, every new and full moon, and every zodiac season. If you're interested in that content, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, like this video, and leave a comment down below so that I know this is either your first time tuning in or that you've enjoyed or connected with something from this read. All right. I had a rose incense kind of burning in between the reading that I did for virgo-libra in the extended and now. So I'm going to let that one just continue to burn. It's more of a slow burner. And then we're going to burn a moon incense when it's done. Okay. But yeah, let's just get into this. I really honestly don't feel like I have too much to say about this energy. I have been doing my best to navigate everything that's been coming up with this eclipse season. It will be a very, I want to say intense one, to say the least. It could definitely be tiring. So over the next 6 months, if you feel like you're waking up some days feeling like you got hit by a bus, like your body's just kind of like tapped out, just know it's probably an effect of this energy, just because there's so much balancing out. And kind of purifying, honestly. It's just gonna be a lot for a lot. All right, so take care of your guys, take care of yourself, you guys. Okay, definitely over again the next 6 months is how long this particular eclipse energy will be lingering in the collective consciousness. Okay, we'll have a solar eclipse coming up at the end of the month, so let's just see what this is all about. I'm going to sound my singing bowl 1 to 3 times, depending on how I intuitively feel guided to. Okay, this would be a moment, collective, where you just want to get grounded, get centered into your own vibe, so that you're open to the messages that are truly meant for you. Okay, remember that this is timeless in general. It could feel like a personal reading, but 'tis not. All right, so just keep that in mind and only take what really connects with you in this moment. Hey, Angela. Hey, Queen Tiki. Thanks for being here, loves. Yeah, let's get into it, all right? Here we go. All right. Oh, your power's out, Queen Tiki? Yes. Fingers crossed you can, but if not and you need to shut out, no problem, no worry, okay? Save your battery if you need to, my love. All right. Like I was kind of saying, Collective, I really don't feel like there's much to be talked about. Like, my meditation prior to this reading was just kind of quiet. Like, it's definitely giving like a high priestess type of energy, almost just like if you know, you know what is balancing in your life. You have probably been aware of whatever this energy is. It's definitely the beginning of something powerful for some of you guys. Okay, so Spirit, before we get into the direct energies here for the collective under this new moon solar eclipse, what do you just need us to know and be aware of? Call of the Muse. Yeah. Call of the Muse. Okay. Which reminds me of the Pisces Aries reading that I just did maybe a few days ago. And gives me North Node vibes, right? The call of the Muse being your destiny, your point of ascension, your target, I guess I should say, too. What you're here aiming for in life. Great big love. Yeah, that's for some of y'all for sure. Some of you guys are beginning a very, very important love and relationship cycle. This would be like as profound of a relationship as one could get, like how it's going to shift your reality. Yeah, the Oracle's gift. So there could definitely be some tea that is spilled in this read. Okay. Definitely in the higher chakras. Probably thanks to that eclipse. And this is like the what? Ring of Fire. Ooh. So fire signs could definitely be feeling this. You could be dealing with a fire sign, connected to a fire sign, have a lot of fire in your chart. Ring of Fire. Ears wide open. The Oracle's gift. Yeah. Some of y'all ready for the tea. Like, spill it. Tell me now. Yeah, healing the heart. There could be, again, now, mind you, this is an eclipse energy reading, so this is relevant for the next 6 months, okay? If this reading repopulates in your feed within that 6-month time frame, please make sure you rewatch it, because your ears, the frequencies you're probably tuned into now might be very different than the ones you're tuned into when this read repops up for you. So you might hear things that I say in this read a little differently down the line. So we're getting into a little bit of like a predictive energy for this, okay? Oh, something wants to come out. Thank you. Bearing fruit. Okay, great big love, bearing fruit. Following the heart. Sounds cliche, yet very, very key and crucial here. Something has definitely grown, or you will see growth over the next 6 months in something. A grand symphony, the power of purpose. A big moment. I just heard crescendo. Some of you could be musicians. You might compose music, write music, play music, sing music. Just love music, maybe. Okay. Some of you were very right to follow the call of the muse. Some of you have been listening to your North Node energy or that North Node call to say, like, come, let's evolve, let's grow, let's go to this next phase, this next level. Definitely fire energy, though. You could have like strong Sag in your chart just because of this flaming arrow in the bullseye. like the power of purpose, the power of faith, the power of your belief in yourself, or your belief in a great big love, or your belief in the universe. Like, it's some sort of like answered prayer could definitely still be relevant for some of you guys. Some of that is still coming in over the next 6 months. Something clearly bearing fruit. A seed that you planted long ago is finally grown into a beautiful tree that has something to give to you, bear for you, okay? Some of you are in your ripe or are in your prime right now, or this will be a... the next 6 months could really elevate you in a lot of different ways that one could maybe only dream of, or that you've been dreaming of. They wanted me to say it like that. Like, I could only dream of that. Some sort of like fairy tale happening. I guess you could call that serendipity. But it's going to highlight the power of purpose. It's going to highlight why you felt such a strong call to do certain things with the Oracle's gift. It's like, I'm talking to a group in the collective here who, you've been learning how to read signs, read messages, how to kind of build your own language with the universe. And it's like you're starting to get really clever at it, is how they wanted me to say it. Clever at it. With that fox energy. I just heard cold with it. Okay. Somebody could talk like that, or use like cold as a slang term. Yeah, like you're dead on here. Some of you guys are going to realize that you were like spot on with something. Something you either predicted for yourself, something you either foretold or foresaw. Okay, maybe some of you are also gifted. This could also be a read that confirms something that an oracle told you, if you seek guidance personally in that way. Okay. And you got feeling the world at the bottom of the deck. Again, this is just your pre-shuffle energy. I just kind of wanted to vibe out just because my meditation was so silent. And I think with the Grand Symphony, that's for purpose, because how the solar eclipse energy is going to affect everyone will absolutely be different, but necessary and needed for that. It's kind of like, everybody get to your positions, the show's about to start, is like the vibe. The Grand Symphony. Everybody's playing their line, everybody's playing their note. And it just starts to make sense as to, again, why somebody here was called to do something. Or it might be revealed to people close to you that like something you professed about yourself or claimed about yourself is actually factual or true. And maybe this is something that outside looking in looked like a pipe dream, or I don't know, people just around you didn't have faith about it, or doubted your ability to hit the target, doubted your ability to get the bullseye. And so this could be the next 6 months of like showing improving without you really having to do much. It's like everything you said would happen is about to happen for you. If you said you were going to have this type of house, drive this type of car, have this type of family dynamic, live in this type of city with this type of career, it's like now it's all about to fall into place. Yeah. Oh, that's so interesting, because I said my meditation was quiet. I just heard quiet, like the show's about to start, like like it gives silent, very, very silent, but in a good way, because it ears wide open. It's like, okay, I'm ready to tune in. So trust what you intuitively get, again, from this read as we get into your direct influences and the tarot. Because again, this is general and not personal, but if you want a personal read with me after this, you can book that through my website. That link is in the description box below. Or go to, whomever you do your personal work with. yeah, there's definitely about to be a lot of confirmation in this read for somebody here, okay? Feeling the world is major. Yeah. All right, let's get into your direct influences here. Collective. Thank you so much, Spirit. What do you need the collective to know about the energy under this new moon solar eclipse in Virgo and Libra? Direct influences for the collective. What energy centers are active under this new moon solar eclipse? Close encounters, sacral. Yep. What else? What other energy centers are active under this new moon solar eclipse for the collective? Roots of abundance. Okay, you got sacral and the root chakra here. Or water and earth energy could mean something to you. Could have a lot of water and earth in your chart. And the power of purpose. So that was the main focus here, for sure. Yeah, we've got the lower chakras here. Root, sacral, solar, plexus, with more sacral. And another mention of imperfect harmony, great symphony, all in alignment, all in divine timing. Everyone has their note to play, their role to play. Just focus on playing yours. Feels like the collective I'm tapped into here, your role to play is to hit that bullseye. Is to hit your target. Aim for something, go for something, will something into existence. It's almost kind of like something can't actually happen here until you will it. Whatever it is that you dream of, whatever it is that you wish of, whatever roots of abundance you pray to have, it's closer than you think. It's just like you gotta aim, fire, shoot. Aim, fire, shoot. I don't even know. That don't even sound like it go in the right order. Aim, focus, shoot. I don't know. Anywho, there's definitely a lot of fire energy in this situation, or maybe again in your chart. Yeah, I can't get away from you guys are going to see why you were called to do something, why you felt the need to move to a different city, move houses, change cars, I don't know, change relationships. I don't know, like pursue this, learn more about that, purchase this. It's like some of you guys have been on like spiritual autopilot. Like, so this is a group of y'all that you've surrendered a while ago and have just been kind of following the guidance that you were giving, following just kind of the energy that you felt, kind of feel like I need to do this. Let me just go do it without really knowing the why. Yeah, here comes the why. Like, I think this next 6 months is going to show you why you were called to do those things. Especially if they were like out of the norm. Like it almost, even if we look at close encounters, it feels like, let's say the butterfly at one point decided to go into the cage. No one forced the butterfly to do so. They just made that decision. And it's like realizing why you had to put yourself in a cage for however long you did, or why you went through your whole metamorphosis, but that cage door is still not open yet. It's like there's answers to questions coming. Things that have maybe just been lingering, hard to discover, hard to figure out, hard to piece together. Like it's about to get real easy. And I think the overall tone of all of that is it's all in perfect harmony. It's all as it needs to be. So for my number people, we have 2. We have 10 breaking down into a 1. We also have 11, which is a master number. And we do not break it down. And we have 18 breaking down into a 9. So 1, 2, 9, 11. Something about maybe December 9th, 2011 could mean something to you. Something on the 2nd of October could have been relevant to this energy. Something about the 18th of October could be important, or October 11th. The year 2018 could also be significant as well. What's going on here, Divine, in the lower chakras? Why are the lower chakras important here under this new moon solar eclipse? The Knight of Pentacles. This is what's been blocked and stuck. This is where any sort of blockage, any sort of held back energy, this is where it's all been stored. This is why collectively we're all going to be focusing in these areas to get them unstuck here. Yeah, you got the King of Cups. Someone's deciding to heal something. If there's been a delay, it's because something needed to heal. Either you needed to heal, this person needed to heal, the situation, the environment needed to heal, something like that. Like, healing is very, I'm seeing the word Chiron in my mind's eye. So Virgo or Libra could be your Chiron placement. Could also be Pisces or Aries. Chiron might be significant. What's this close encounter, Divine? Let's just get into it. And then I think I'll read these from the book when we get the tarot out. 7 of Swords. Over the next 6 months, collective, and the theme of Libra season, Libra being Venetian, connected to this solar eclipse, seeing something for what it is, the King of Swords. 7 of Swords with the King of Swords is a couple of different things. Next 6 months could definitely be about seeing the truth in connections and relationships that you've been a part of. Finally gaining balance in those dynamics by way of karma, okay? Because this also looks like kind of like a Wheel of Fortune type of energy with the power of purpose. King of Swords is Taurus Gemini energy, so you could be figuring out that somebody, 5 of Pentacles, yeah, somebody definitely like lied, wasn't really telling the truth, was hiding something from you. Somebody in the realm of relations, somebody wants to see somebody. I don't know. That's interesting. Somebody wants to see someone. Yeah, you got Judgment. Clarify Judgment and Roots of Abundance. It's definitely time for somebody's scales to be balanced here. 9 of Wands. Yeah, somebody's been through enough. Enough torture, enough torment, enough being in this cage. It's like the wings have grown. It's time to fly. It's time to get out of whatever's been holding you back. And I think it's just been some sort of false understanding, some sort of illusion here. Maybe also a fear that you're not worthy of getting out of this cage. If you identify with being a caged butterfly right now, or that feeling of, I know I can fly, but I can't. Due to outside circumstances, it feels like, yeah, like look at even how she's looking at that wall of wands. I know I could fly. Like she's holding that 9th wand. Like she knows how to use it, right? Like as soon as these wands fall down, yeah, I'm not to be messed with. So again, I think some of you guys have been held in that cage for purpose, but that maybe was hard to see. I'm starting to better understand it. Yeah, you got the Lovers. Starting to better understand it now. Four of Wands, the power of purpose. Know that what's meant for you here, collective, again, is truly meant for you. There is a purpose behind some sort of union here that's coming together. Maybe you were stuck with a King of Swords and you're actually meant to be with somebody else here. I don't know. Yeah, or just be single. Nine of Pentacles. And you got the Knight of Cups. Be single and be happy. Whatever happened here, collective, it taught you how to be committed to yourself. It definitely taught you how to stay committed or be committed to yourself. Yeah, this could be one of those lessons that you are still healing from here, but maybe just doing a great job or having a lot of progress in healing this energy, collective. But this situation with this King of Swords happened for purpose. The purpose was for you to better understand your own sense of happiness, your own sense of joy, and what independence really means for you, or what abundance really means for you. I do feel like with the Seven of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, you could have been connected to somebody who had like a lack mentality, an impoverished mindset, someone who had financial insecurities. Or maybe those are just energies that were kind of plaguing you at one point. Clarify the Four of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles for the power of purpose. Thank you. Now, look at here. Not the King and Queen of Swords. With the Lovers in between. Okay. Dare I say, collective, there could be well, I guess I already kind of said it, a profound relationship, a particular connection that will manifest itself over the next 6 months, that will come together. It looks like the King of Swords had to free themselves from some sort of cage, free themselves from some sort of emotional karma, emotional baggage. And the Queen of Swords had to learn how to be independent. Four of Wands with the Nine of Pentacles. I do get there are a lot of wounds between the King and Queen of Swords here. Judgment is being called between both of them. And I kind of feel like the Queen of Swords wants out. To go from the Four of Wands to the Nine of Pentacles is like, yeah, I don't want to be a part of this anymore. Judgment call. We've done enough damage to one another. Let's both be single. Let's both be on our own, away from one another. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles, because yeah. Now, in the reverse, it could be that both the King and Queen of Swords are done playing around with each other. Done hiding behind the wall. Some sort of guard. Ready to acknowledge the love between them. Clarify the energy between close encounters. Thank you. You've got the Seven of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, that's what I mean. This King of Swords is definitely caught up in something emotionally, or in some sort of emotional attachment. Not really understanding the opportunity before them, not really understanding their own power. Feeling emotionally conflicted. Someone could even be lying to themselves about how they truly feel. Or maybe is having a hard time actually putting words to what they feel. They don't know what they feel. Someone doesn't know what to do with this Ace of Pentacles. Someone is not tapped into their magician energy yet for that Ace of Pentacles to be useful, yet it is arriving in perfect harmony because it is the hand of the divine. Somebody also maybe didn't know what they had until they didn't have it anymore. I also get that someone could be using an Ace of Pentacles over someone else's head. That's a bit crazy, but I guess so. Okay, Spirit. Yeah, like trying to use an Ace of Pentacles to confuse someone emotionally. Like, well, if you don't want to be here, then you're not going to get this Ace of Pentacles. Like, yeah, it feels a little bit like a bribe, kind of, or blackmail. That's very interesting. Maybe this King of Swords is getting blackmailed by someone, so they have to pretend like they don't know the truth, or they don't have certain feelings, or that they're confused when actually they're not. But it's like money involved somehow, some way. Okay, let's back out of that. Eek. Clarify close encounters and roots of abundance with the power of purpose. What connects the sacral and the root right now? Thank you. The Queen of Cups. Clarify the Queen of Cups. Thank you. The world. And I just heard, you mean the world to me. You are my everything. You're all I need. Is that how that goes? Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on what else I want to say about that. Let's get this other energy. Energy that connects the root to the solar plexus. The Eight of Cups. And the Princess of Cups with the Knight of Wands. Yeah. This energy is always so interesting. I guess this is just the theme of the moment. Somebody feels like, and maybe not even feels, someone knows, especially if it's the King of Swords. He has a high level of awareness that either they have lost their Queen of Swords because they were connecting with the Queen of Cups, created some sort of world with the Queen of Cups that's like now difficult to end or break away from. Again, somebody might have realized or didn't realize what they had until it was gone, until the Queen of Swords, Eight of Cups, and started their own self-love journey. Maybe this is a situation where collective, you could be this Queen of Swords, where someone maybe felt like you would never change, you would never be able to open your heart, or just kind of like you just always be kind of like a cold person, or just, I don't know. It's like someone had either the wrong idea about you and who you truly are is starting to shine through. Someone maybe felt like you didn't have the strength to walk away. Yeah, Knight of Wands with the Chariot. Somebody got out at the right moment, or like ended something at the right moment. At the root of this situation, there will always be love, or the choice to love. But the reality, something about the root and the reality of the situation not being the same. All right, let's get our moon incense lit here. Kind of want to see what's behind. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's just do that. Like I was saying with the perfect harmony, or somebody following their instincts, you just kind of went with what felt right after a very difficult time, or again at a moment where maybe not a lot of people understood what was going on with you. There's the Magician and the Three of Wands. And the Empress. Okay, listen. I feel like the collective feminine energy is definitely about to glow up in a very, very powerful way, which is going to be interesting for the masculine energy within the collective. It's like right as something starts to flow, something else stops, or like, I don't know how to describe it other than just like two things happening at the same time, but they're opposite. That's probably not even helpful. Not even helpful at all. Feminine energy is stepping into their power, realizing their power, operating out of a stronger sense of power and purpose. Realizing, actualizing their magic. Advancing forward instinctually into Empress energy. Quite literally Venus, but also a symbol of abundance. Having more than enough, everything you need will, again, Three of Wands, will come in at perfect, I almost want to say perfect pitch. So the right frequency, the right energy, the right tone. Somebody's tone was off. That's interesting tone. Okay. I also get a vibe where like somebody could have been trying to how could I say that? Like pretend like they had something going on when maybe they really didn't. Tried to maybe make it seem like nothing was ever going to happen for this Queen of Swords. Yeah, I get a little bit of that with that Nine of Wands. Like there's a reason why there's a guard between the two. Somebody told the Queen of Swords they couldn't do something, or they would be nothing without the King of Swords or something like that, and they became the Empress. Wow, the King of Swords is still dealing with the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like the feminine energy advanced, moved forward, moved on, went to the next level. And it's like, this might be a moment where masculine energy attempts to catch up to that energy or that flow. I can't get away from somebody's realizing their power. And it feels like a feminine energy. The feminine energy is realizing their power. Again, that's the feminine within all of us, starting to really realize their power where they were told they had none. Okay. Okay, let's read. Let's read. Ah. Oh no. Okay. Might as well just read at least these three. I'll read them in order. So, roots of abundance. Key concepts here are being stabilized by deep roots, anchoring yourself, and feeling secure in your life, trust and belief in abundance. This card signals you to pay attention to how you are anchored in the story of your life. Trust that you will be taken care of. The world is full of limitless potential and will nourish you according to your beliefs, regardless of temporary outer conditions. You are not a victim of life. Life happens for you, not to you. Even if you sometimes slip into that way of thinking, if you are grounded and internally steadfast, nothing can uproot you, and you have the ability to manifest your intentions with ease. The message here is simple. Your life is safe and secure, and your intentions are coming to fruition. All your hopes and dreams are firmly grounded and taking root so that you can reach for the stars in your life and expand your dreams further than you can imagine. Everything in the material world is a reflection of your interior world. You are unstoppable and unshakable because you believe that you are abundant. Know that you can easily move from merely surviving to thriving when you pay attention to staying grounded. If you find yourself in ungrounded thinking, now is the time for radical trust. Growth never follows a straight line. You will manifest what you need when you need it. A tall, healthy tree doesn't need to hold on to the ground for dear life. It knows it will not fly away with the wind because its roots are planted deep in the earth. That is kind of like the realization, the epiphany, the evolution that I feel like this feminine energy has gone through. Especially with the Empress here in perfect harmony. All will align in perfect harmony. Whatever this seed, again, a seed that has been planted will grow and rise and bear fruit, all in divine timing. But again, that I know that sounds really generic and just kind of like, okay, yeah. It just feels very varied for everybody. So use your intuition here, my loves, okay? Use your own internal guidance for what this means for you. Okay, let's look at close encounters. Key concepts are vulnerability as a strength, letting others see your wounds as well as your strengths, and setting healthy boundaries. This is a time of connection that asks for you to be vulnerable and authentic. Let go of any social mask or constructs you use to keep yourself apart from others. Lower your shields and allow yourself to step into a dance of intimacy. When you become close to people, you remind yourself that you are not alone. You're part of a beautiful, meaningful bond. At a deep spiritual level, there are so many lessons offered to you in this closeness. At a social level, intimate relationships help you ignite the spark of life that is the power of affinity. You flourish as a result of offering emotional honesty, a true desire for equality, love, friendship, and laughter. We aren't meant to be alone, yet sometimes we are wounded and we build walls around ourselves so we don't get hurt again. It's time to be honest about yours and step from behind that barrier and engage in all of life. This is a beautiful opportunity to allow your vulnerability to be your strength as you choose to live in integrity without artifice. Or artifice? I think that's how you say it. Yeah. Even in your work life, this mode of connection allows you to be truly present. When you live this way, everything and everyone thrives. You have no need to defend yourself when you're being truly and utterly you, empowered by your raw openness and willingness to be seen. In this way, your close encounters will not fail you. There is much to celebrate when you stand eye to eye, shoulder to shoulder, staring staring. I was about to say staring at your heart, but sharing your heart. Okay, so there could be some sort of like stare down, stare contest type of I see you, you see me, but what are we going to do about what we see type of vibe here between the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Okay. It could even be that the masculine in this situation wants to offer energy, love, time, whatever that might be to the Queen of Swords, but doesn't know if they'd be open to it. Let's go ahead and read the power of purpose. Okay, the key concepts here are individuation, seeing your unique place in the world, a clear sense of authentic purpose, healthy self-esteem, letting go of conditioning, celebrating your uniqueness, and you being you. There comes a time when you realize that you are destined for something that's yours and yours alone. The catalyst might be an experience with a special person, a path you choose, or something you feel called to do. You'll discover it's not necessarily what you thought it would be and has nothing to do with what everyone else wants or seems to want. An uncanny conviction takes hold from somewhere deep and true. You feel a sense of power arising from a true sense of self, accompanied by a need for action, a commitment to explore something, or a purposeful choice. Right now, you're invited to step into a new empowered sense of authentic purpose, bolstered by a healthy dose of self-esteem. You are called to release your old conditioning. There's no need to be self-conscious or act a certain way to please others, which can sometimes take you in a direction you don't want to go anyway. The discipline and will to evolve are yours by nature. This process doesn't have to be a struggle. You cannot fail if you immerse yourself fully in what is in front of you now. You are exactly where you are supposed to be. You never have to seek your purpose or wonder what it is. Just keep removing the blocks to your essential self, and your purpose will find you. It's that easy. What a wonderful thing to know. So, all in all, what I'd say over this next 6 months, collective, your sense of purpose will definitely increase. There will definitely be some walls, some barriers that have been built maybe long, long ago, or maybe even recently that will fall, but for good reason, but for good measure, but for the greater good of all those involved and connected to you. Whether this is you experiencing someone else's guard coming down or your guard coming down, I do think that it is going to allow for a lot of love, a lot of good energy to kind of flow into your life in ways that help support the magician in you, help support the lover in you, the empress in you, okay, the world in you. I almost wanted to say just trust your instincts, but it feels a little bit more complicated than that. Hi, Becky. Thanks for being here, love. Hey, me say meep. Good to see you. Hi, JP. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. Ooh, good. I'm glad your power came back on, Queen. Yeah. All in perfect harmony. And again, I know that this is just kind of like, yeah, everybody's been saying that, or, you know, easier said than done type of a thing. But I really would encourage you here, collective, to just allow the next 6 months to surprise you. Allow it to surprise you. I really don't feel like you're meant to know too many details as to how this will all unfold. Mainly because it's going to be different for everybody. But it also kind of takes away the experience if you kind of know too much ahead of time. So anything you do not know now, you aren't meant to know, and what you need to know will be revealed to you in due time. But practice focusing in on your own sense of magic or your own sense of self. And definitely get ready to reap some sort of reward or some sort of benefit here over the next 6 months from something you planned maybe a while ago. Something you set an intention around a while ago is now about to come through. Yeah, you're definitely about to get advancement in a very positive way. Or your path in life, or the path you've chosen, has inspired someone else to choose a similar path or choose a mirrored path in their life. All right, let's get your affirmations and then we will end the read. Thank you so much, Divine. What affirmations does the collective need to support this energy and support them over the next 6 months? What affirmations does the collective need under this new moon solar eclipse to help support them in this situation over the next 6 months? I release inhibitions and celebrate my magnificence for all to see. This beckons forth the power of my desires. By embodying my joy and pleasure, my dreams are illuminated and anchored into reality. Yeah, this feels like this needs to go over here. Yeah, some of you guys, again, I don't think these are... I was just about to say, I don't think that these are new manifestations for a lot of y'all, but then Spirit brought my eye back to the Ace of Wands. It could be. Whatever you intend now, whatever intentions you set over the next 6 months, make sure it is in alignment with your desires here, collective. Make sure it is something that will help you embody joy and pleasure and anchor your dreams into reality. Yeah. My unhealthy perceptions of balance and harmony skewed who I thought I needed to be. I released the need to will myself into being someone I am not. I make space to honor my truth, my heart, and my needs. This validates and nourishes my soul in the deepest ways. It is safe to let go of the stories, the thoughts, and the expectations. I am whole, I am worthy, I am free to be me. I wanted to read that off because they wanted me to put it back into the deck. Oh, because this one clearly might be a little bit more important. Okay. Ooh, my sensuality is a powerful magnetic force. I know that's right. When I intentionally make space for it to emerge, I allow the abundance of what's beckoning to find its way home to me. My feminine power is rooted in my capacity for receiving pleasure, joy, growth, abundance, and love through all of my senses. This is what anchors heaven on earth. Okay, feminines are showing out here. I know that's right, Empress. My sensuality is a powerful magnetic force that keeps everything in perfect harmony and is rooted in abundance. Okay. Yeah, something you guys have been manifesting is close. Let's talk about it. Considering all aspects and angles provides clarity and perspective. I may uncover things that are uncomfortable, making decisions with all of the information rather than grasping onto false ideals allows me to live in alignment with my truth. I think this is what you've broken away from. Yeah, I think that's what you've broken away from. And interestingly enough, the making decisions with all the information is very much so a King and Queen of Swords dynamic. Rather than grasping onto false ideals and perceptions, let's talk about what is. Let's put all the information out between so that you both can live in alignment. So whether this is a connection that you're a part of now, whether this is something coming up here for you, it is important here, collective, that you are moving in alignment with your truth by letting all the important information be known, okay? Because it's kind of like maybe somebody made a decision here without all of that information. That's maybe what caused the Knight of Pentacles energy between you and this person, or you and these people, or you and this situation. or you and your own manifestations, not having all the information. Okay, over the next 6 months, yeah, you might uncover some things that are uncomfortable to bear witness to, or to know of, or to experience. I kind of feel like that's the past. I feel like a lot of y'all already know the truth. Like, you've already gone through this whole, like, being uncomfortable phase. It's now time for you to be in joy and pleasure and abundance and this sensuality. Let's get one more, and then we'll close out. Thank you so much, Divine. Any other affirmations that are important for the collective under this new moon solar eclipse in Virgo and Libra? Too many. Can we just get one more? Thank you. When I take time for self-care and replenishment, I increase my capacity to show up for myself and others when it matters the most. I choose to support my need for rest and integration without guilt. This permits me to release burdens, nurture connections, and anchor my dreams in grounded and sustainable ways. Yeah. Okay. That could be also why the Queen of Cups is out here. Self-care should be very, very important, whatever that means and looks like for you over the next 6 months, okay? Definitely when it comes to your sensuality or just taking care of your senses, making sure you're actively using your senses, all of them, every day. And making space. Yeah, like some of you make room. Some of you have to make room for this abundance to come in. Yeah, I mean, I get that though. For the feminine energy, yeah, welcome to the Empress. Welcome to being the Empress. Powerful magnetic force, absolutely. And I kind of feel like maybe for my masculines out there, this could be just a part of what's important for you. Make sure you're taking care of yourself, okay? Making sure you fill your cup up first as well. Like, get some rest as well. Somebody needs rest. Like, it's okay to, yeah, it's okay to relax. It's okay to put your feet up. It's okay to kind of save something for another day. Like, it all can't get done in a day. Like, somebody's just maybe been in hyper focus mode or just like really overdrive with something they've been trying to accomplish. Like, someone needs rest. Okay? Yeah, but all in all, y'all, the alignment with the truth is the key of this eclipse season. That's exactly what's happening for the collective. Everybody's getting aligned with the truth. The truth that they didn't see, the truth that they could see, uncomfortable truths, the truth that you are powerful, the truth that growth, abundance, joy, pleasure, love all come through all your senses, right? Like, so many truths. Okay? But this sense of, again, anchoring dreams into reality over the next 6 months, something is materializing that you've been dreaming about or set an intention around or is some sort of ideal for you. You just need to be ready to receive it when it comes. It's like, it's not important about the win. It's about you being ready to receive. I think the collective in general can work on that, right? Being ready to receive with an open heart, an open mind. Because that surrender is how you really activate your power. And it's counterintuitive, but it's how that feminine principle works. So I guess we're all getting lessons in the power of feminine energy again, and how magnetic of a force it can truly be, especially because this is moon energy. Makes sense, right? All right, collective. I hope that this was helpful. It kind of felt a little riddly, so you let me know how this resonated for you in the comments down below. I look forward to talking to you guys there again. Thank you, Queen Tiki. Thank you, JP. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, Becky George. Sorry, I called you Becky G. Huh. Thank you, Dr. 24 as well for being here. Thank you, Mise Meat, for showing up in the chat. I appreciate each and every one of y'all and everybody else who tuned in here live. Again, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and I hope you have a wonderful new moon and joyful beginning to the eclipse season. I'll catch y'all for our next eclipse reading, which will be the full moon. Could be an Aries Taurus energy, possibly. Even it might even be Taurus Gemini with the King of Swords that came out. Okay, but nonetheless, we'll get there when we're ready for it. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day, evening, night, morning, whenever you are watching this, all right? And I will see you in our next one. Namaste.